I'm so excited. You guys are on our very first official meeting for 2021. So welcome, Happy New Year, and let's get this party started because we have a lot to do tonight and it is going to be fun and exciting and you guys are going to be inspired. And if you're not, then you must not be alive because we are pumped for this. All right. I am going to turn it over to Andrea. She is going to kick us off tonight. So, Dre, you take it away, California girl.
All right. Well, Happy New Year. Super proud of all of you for showing up, for committing to yourself, for deciding that you want the most of 2021. Now, if y'all don't know, I actually say that and I've been spelling it 20 TWENTYWON capitalized. So that's all one word, 2021. So of course, I hope you will take that as another inspiration for you. So words have power. Your words are an overflow of your heart. What are you saying, especially out loud? If everything you said out loud came true, how would you win, overcome, realize your dreams, dream out loud, see your vision? That spells words. And of course, Joe came up with that one. So that was really fun. Okay, next.
Hang on. You got to talk about this.
Well, I'm covered. I think it's your screen. If not, it's my screen, but I keep seeing speakers. Yeah, it was covered. I couldn't see it. Okay. So the Spark Prize in January are these awesome earrings. Aren't they gorgeous? They go with that really super cool necklace. Actually all of them, but a couple months ago. So I want you to count tonight how many times you see in the slideshow, including this one, the earrings of the month. This Spark jewelry, when you order and sell 1,200, ordering half, 50%, which means $600 wholesale order for the month. It is cumulative. And of course, we're going to play a little game today. Once we're all done, you're going to text your director what your guess was. And then, of course, you will win a fun prize.
Just something to keep you guys engaged. So right now, everybody should have one. Okay, you saw the earrings once. We're not going to tell you anymore.
All right, so here we are, January 4th. We've got Shape Family Superstars and Andrea's Amazing Graces unit.
Whoop, whoop. And
oh,
nope.
See, she's gonna tell you everything.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just helping a little.
What does it mean to dream? Okay, you guys, I gotta tell you that just today I was talking to somebody and I said, you know, what do you want to create that isn't currently in your budget? And we have forgotten to dream. And Mary Kay really was the one that said, I want my Mary Kay business to be allowing women to dream again. So what does it mean to dream? It is something, hold on, I can't see with this thing on the side. Okay. Is it something you think about and pray for? Is it something you think will never happen? Or is it something you are willing to work for and put it into action with passion, focus, and consistency, working to achieve your dream, especially when you don't want to? Let's be clear. Dreaming starts with some bite-sized win. So let's break down what dream could stand for you. Dedication, responsibility, education, attitude, motivation. Sometimes we're not going to feel motivated, but here's the part. Through the dedication, the fact that you show up, and then as I had a wonderful chat with Antoinette, finding those moments to celebrate. All of a sudden, you stay engaged and the motivation grows. Next.
Love it.
Okay, we brought it to you. Of course, this is something that is, resurfaced. It's, of course, what we've always taught, but we want to bring it back after a couple months of not really having small wins. We want to encourage all of you to have small wins because that grows into the bigger wins that we talk a lot about. So before we had our break, Joe and I introduced our new form called the income producing activities. It's new. It's a new look for some of those who have been around for a block. But we also gave a little challenge to have 7 IPAs between the last meeting and tonight. So we want to do a quick shout out and raise your hand. Keep it high in the air if you did at least 7 since our last meeting so that we can recognize you. I see Christine's hand up. I don't see everybody on the screen, so I have to go through. Okay, so far I have Christine. Keep your hands up. I want to celebrate you. Okay, it looks like Christine is our consultant who focused and did at least 7. So we'll come back and talk more about this as the night continues. Way to go, Christine.
Yay. And you know what? It's all about tracking, guys. Tracking is the key to knowing where you're going, how fast you're going to get there. So track, track, track. You might be sitting there going, I did a whole bunch of those. Did you track it? Okay, track number grows. All right, Dre.
And if we forget anything, if I miss you, I'm trying to see everybody in the gallery view, but my screen only allows 6 at a time. Just put it in the chat box because we don't want to miss any opportunity to celebrate you. Okay, what is your dream? Well, let's break down something that you might want. We mentioned this a couple months ago and brought it again right before the break. But when you start with your big dream and we break it down, what do we oftentimes hear? How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. So if you haven't worked with one of us to help break down your dream into bite-sized pieces, we want to assist you. And my monthly sales goal tracking sheet is one of the best ways to really find those small wins and to stay committed to your income producing activities. Those will create that amazing goal and that dream. Next. Okay, so spark a chain reaction in January when you sell enough product and place your qualified $600 order. We start every month, and we start every quarter seeing the monthly goal, seeing the quarterly goal, and many of us say, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be a monthly achiever. And then as the month continues, we have a little bit of, we lose our bearing, or we maybe haven't even paid attention. So I just want to encourage you. This is such a great goal for every single one of you. And as you move into really being somebody who wants to make money with Mary Kay, you'll never miss this, because this is where you're going to be earning your 13% check. This is where you're going to be getting the star prizes, which equates to money. And of course, everything else comes from hitting your 600 wholesale, which comes to backtrack 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 parties a week, 3 sharing appointments a week, and $300 in sales a week. All right. So spark your belief. This is our new consistency goal that Mary Kay has given for us from January to March. When you achieve the $600 club each month, January, February, and March, you will earn these earrings. It's going to match the jewelry that Christine and everyone else, forgive me, I don't have everyone's numbers in front of me, but those who we will celebrate tonight who have been in the July through December Consistency Club will have the matching necklace to go with the earrings should you achieve that goal too.
Yay. And that's all about consistency. So I'm trying to move you guys around so you can actually see the whole slide. So forgive my little cursor being everywhere. But here is something that, some of you guys are really good about the tracking, and you're good about IPAs, and you're good about the details. And then some of y'all are like, give me a simple goal. Just give me something simple. So here's what you could focus on January, February, and March that will take you right up the career path. And you can do this per month, or you can do it per week, or you can do it per day if you want to. That's the beauty of owning your own business. But 3 power starts, 3 gold medals, and 30 full circle faces. So a power start every month, January, February, and March. A gold medal every month, January, February, and March. And then 30 full circle faces. Now, guys, we're going to stop our share real quick because I do want to explain something. So we've had a little bit of confusion about faces. And I actually was texting with one of our consultants today, and we must have texted back and forth like 9 or 10 times before I finally just picked my phone and called her and said, okay, let's just talk about this. So when we say faces, a face, to count a face, like I saw a new face. This was a face that I facialed. She had a Mary Kay experience. I was able to show her products. I was able to tell her a little bit about the company. I was able to close her, like to say, what would you like to order, if anything? What would you like to have in your bathroom immediately? That is a full circle appointment. And if you're like, I've always kind of wondered, like, how do we count this? You are not alone. And Andrea and I are so at fault in this because sometimes we just assume you guys know it. So if I hand somebody a goodie bag and get their name back, that does not count as a face. That counts as a lead. If I meet Karen, so Karen's on tonight. She's one of my girlfriends, one of my Mary Kay customers. I meet her, let's say at Bible study. I give her my business card. She gives me her name and number. I might give her a little goodie bag if I have one on me. That doesn't count as a face, guys. That counts as a lead. Okay, that counts as someone that I'm going to contact in the future. She may, let's say, thing, and Karen shows up and she comes to my table and she, purchases a couple of things, and I give her a goodie bag and get her name and number, and I even book her for a virtual or live face-to-face appointment. It doesn't count as a face until she and I have an appointment. That appointment can be virtual, it can be live if you guys are doing that, it can be FaceTime, but there must be, in order for it to count, there must be an opening, a body, a real person, a body of the appointment, and a closing. Okay. And, y'all may be doing things. Hey, can somebody, Amy, you've got it. Can you text Jamie the number to call in to this Zoom real quick? Because she's trying to call in. She doesn't have any internet right now. Anyway, so we want you guys to make sure that you are working your business full circle. So, full circle is an opening, an explanation of products, whether it's 5 and 5 or 10 and 10, or whatever opportunity you're giving them to have a Mary Kay experience, an opportunity to purchase the products, and then an opportunity to schedule a follow up facial with their friends so they can earn hostess credit. Or if they decide to make this incredible step and join your personal team, that party will be their first party. Okay. So that's full circle. So as we're moving forward, I want you guys to understand, handing out a goodie bag, getting somebody's name and number, that does not count as a face. A face counts as someone that you have the Mary Kay experience with. So hopefully you guys understand that. If for any reason you're still confused about that, please reach out to your director and just say, go over this with me one more time. What constitutes a face? And we would love to explain that to you. So January, February, March, Power Start every month, Gold Medal every month, and 30 full circle faces every single month. And these are the medals that you're going for. And you guys, I want to tell you something really exciting about earning a gold medal. A gold medal is where you have 5 team members sign on to your personal team in 1 month. You get your name in the Applause magazine. Now you might go, whoop-de-doo. When it happens, you're going to think it's a big deal, okay? Because out of thousands and thousands and thousands of consultants, you achieve that goal. I would love for you guys to kick off this new year by going for the gold. Really go for the gold. And if you need some support and some guidance in how to do that, again, that's where you want to text, box, or email, or actually call your director and say, you know what, I would love to get a little bit more advice on, really doing a good marketing share. Because Mary Kay always told us, pass it on. When we share the product with someone, we are changing their face. We are changing how they feel about themselves. We're changing their look. But when we pass on this career opportunity, we could be changing their lives. We could be changing their children's lives. This is the vehicle that could take them from where they are right now to being completely debt free, to owning a new home, to putting braces on their kids' teeth, to paying for college educations. Don't sell short the power in sharing the career opportunity with your customers. Don't ever feel like you're being pushy or you're in their face, because if they are in your space, you have an obligation to share that information. And starting this week, every Thursday at 4, 5, 6, and 7, depending on your time zone, you'll have that opportunity to be doing that live with us. So that's really exciting as well. Brand new consultants. Chelsea's actually on. So Chelsea, give us a wave, girl. We are so excited. I think Chelsea came on like 3 different guest events and she was a hostess for me. And she's like, I got this. So she's a single parent with a beautiful little 8-year-old daughter, and she is going to use this business to become completely debt free and be able to furnish their home and celebrate their lives in the way that they really should be celebrated. So I'm so excited about Chelsea. She is awesome. You guys are going to love her. Okay, career path. So y'all know that as a consultant, your sales. You do not have to team build. But Mary Kay always said your sales are immediate income and team building is your long term income. And again, what did I just talk to y'all about? Selling the product, you change the way she feels about herself, you change her face, you change her skin, you teach her a new look. But when you have her join your team, you are giving her the opportunity, not your responsibility for her failure or success, but it is up to her. You're giving her the opportunity to take this business wherever she wants to take it. It doesn't matter her age as long as she's 18. It doesn't matter her race, her color, her creed, her sexual orientation. It doesn't matter. Wasn't that the saying that they used to say? Without regard to race, sex, creed, color, or sexual orientation. You know what, guys? All you do is you share the information and then we take it from there as the director. So I'm so excited to celebrate our senior consultants tonight. Francine and Jerry and Jamie and Amy and Patty and Kathy. We got a lot of E's in here. And Sarah and Kathy and Maureen and Jules and Debbie and Diana. And then we've got Leanne and Linda and Consuelo and Kelly and Stacy, Deanna, Christine, and Robin Blickman and Vicky Moriani. And you guys, I just want to encourage you. You already have the basis of a team. Let's take it to the next level, which would be going backwards, a red jacket. Now, we have some really exciting news for you guys that we're going to be telling y'all at the very end of tonight's meeting. But if you are looking to build and grow your team and to take it to the next level, we are going to have a special session just for you. So don't cut out early. You're definitely going to want to hear what Andrea's got to say about that. It's very exciting. So here are our red jackets. We call them red jackets because they have the right and privilege to wear that red jacket to all of their Mary Kay events, but it's actually a star team builder. Then we have our team leaders. Then we have what we call our ETLs. Elite Team Leader. And these are the women who are moving into middle management in Mary Kay and eventually taking the next step into upper management. I want to tell you guys something. When we watched Ignite 2021 and watch all the training and listen to all those top directors, it was so amazing all day Saturday. It was funny. Andrea and I were sharing with each other. I got in my workout. I got my shower during 10-minute break. I did my hair. I did my makeup. The whole time you're being trained because it was all done through Facebook. It was really awesome and amazing. So one of the things that they talked about is how many of their people and how many of their offspring directors came in and went DIQ the next month. So if you're like, oh, I haven't done that and I've been in a year or 2 years or 10 years or 25 years, it doesn't matter. But you can make a decision today to take your business to the next level. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the company. It doesn't matter, if you know the right people, if you have the right education, it just doesn't matter. It is up to you. If you make the choice and you allow your director to walk alongside you and to guide you and be open to the training and the education and experience that we can give you or lead you to, then you are going to succeed. And I'm so excited about how many people are going to take this step in January. All right. Here is our new position, elite team leader. And you guys, we're not going to go over all this right now. I just want you to know that you are going to have the opportunity to hear the details on details on details. Andrea's already put together an amazing presentation. We will talk to you guys about that in just a few minutes. But keep in mind, this is called an ETL, Elite Team Leader. And you have the opportunity to earn commissions on your team and your team's team. Pretty cool, huh? It's another step. All right, here are our directors. Here we are having fun at one of our Mary Kay events. And what is the benefit of being a director? Well, it's your sphere of influence. It's how many people that you can touch on a daily basis. It's a leadership position. The percentage of people who achieve directorship in Mary Kay is a point oh something percentage because it's a step and it's a huge step and it's a step with commitment, and you absolutely have to be open to the possibilities of how quickly and how effectively you can do this, and you can take your team and grow it into a unit, even if your team right now is just you, because you are the best start to your team. So excited. Oh, look at what I see here. Look at what I see here. Some of y'all signed on late. So I'm just telling you, every time you see this picture, you might want to give a little tally mark because there's going to be some prizes if you know how many times we did these earrings. Maybe we'll go back through the whole slideshow real quick at the end. All right, get out your Spark form, ladies, and we are going to write down some points, do some recognition for the last 2 weeks in December, for the month of December and mid-year, and then we're going to go into some really amazing training. So get ready. Here's your Spark form. So the Spark form for January is going to start with the week ending January 10th, and it's going to end with the week ending February 3rd. So it's going to be a lot like this month was. And then you can earn prizes. You can earn cash from Mary Kay events just for tracking your points. Okay? All right. A. First, this is level A. You get 10 points for being on live tonight or posting your takeaway. All right, 10 points for being on live. So give yourself in section A 10 points. B, give yourself 10 points if you submitted your weekly accomplishment for the week ending December 27th and your name is listed here, and 10 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet by Sunday for the week ending January 3rd. So the week ending December 27th, if you called in, I'm going to call out the names real quick. Arlene, Sayonara, Alice, Antoinette, Jules, Zulema, Amy, Christine, Stacy, and Joan. And the week ending January 3rd, Arlene, Alice, Antoinette, Christine, Joan, Jules, Zulema, Donna, Pratt, and Amy. So y'all all give yourself 10 points for each one of those weeks. Remember, these forms are due by the 5th, which is tomorrow. So turn it in. All right. How many faces did you do for the week ending December 27th and the week ending January 3rd? You get 10 points for every new face. And remember, look at this. To count a new face, they must have experienced a full circle appointment. Okay? A full circle appointment. All right? Not just a goodie bag. On the goes and sampling is a great way to start, followed by a full circle appointment, which earns the 10 points per face. So give yourself those points under C. Okay, we've got some queens. 12/27, the week ending 12/27. This is based on your weekly accomplishment sheet submitted to InTouch. And you guys who are brand spanking new, don't worry about this. You can start in January, but we will teach you how to submit your weekly accomplishment sheet. It is a no-brainer. Takes about 5 minutes. You do it every Sunday. But I just want to recognize, and I'm trying to get this bar out of the way, Zulema Saceda, and the week ending 12/27. Yeah, she's waving. She's waving. She did $1,179 in sales. Sayonara did 430, and Christine had a star week of 317. Now, I'm going to stop our share real quick, and I'm going to put Zulema on the spot because she just loves for me to put her on the spot. And she's like, no, Zulema, I want to ask you a question. It's not going to be how did you do it or anything like that. I want to know what is the biggest effect that Mary Kay has had on your life since you started a little over a year ago?
That's a hard one because there have been so many.
Oh,
First of all, I would say the way I see things, positivity, because I'm a very negative person. I am. And this whole time, I've just tried to look at the big picture and be positive and keep going and just do what we're doing.
I love it. I love it. And she shared with us yesterday in our star celebration that one of the biggest things that she has gotten from her Mary Kay business is confidence. And you would look at her and think, why would she not have confidence? She's beautiful. She's articulate. She has this amazing accent. She's got a great support system. You guys, you never know. You never know what's going on internally with people. And if you look at her from the outside, you're thinking, oh, she's got it all together. She could never use Mary Kay. But she has told me time and time again how Mary Kay has given her so much confidence, and that she walks into teacher meetings now for her children and she takes charge. And her husband Ralph is like, she does it. She's like Miss Independent. So we're so proud of you, and you've been our queen so many times, and we're so proud of you, Zulema. And she celebrates everybody so beautifully. I think I just messed something up. She celebrates everybody so beautifully. So I want you guys just get in the chat and just celebrate her the way she celebrates you, because she is just such a gracious and beautiful and kind woman. And Sayonara, I don't think Sayonara is on. She just got back from Cabo. And then Christine is always on the charts as well. So let's look at our queen for the week ending January 3rd. And this counts for December. Points for Miss Christine McKnight Evangelista. And I know, Christine, you have a little bit of a concussion going on. You may not feel fabulous. Where are you? There you are. But can you share that same thing? What's just one takeaway that you think, what has Mary Kay done for my life or my family? You shared something yesterday that was it brought tears to my eyes. It was so beautiful.
The one thing Mary Kay has really given me is to be the mom. And you all know which mom I'm talking about. The mom that's like at every field trip, volunteers for the school parties, is at pickup, at drop off, at this, at that, on the PTA, on the parent council, like that mom. And if you would have asked me 7 years ago if I was going to be that mom with 5 kids, I would have been like, no, I love my children, but no, that is not me. But that has been who Mary Kay made me. Like, I am that mom. And I used to make fun of that mom. And now I'm like, no, I'm on the parent council. I'm at pickup. I'm at drop off. Teachers have my cell phone on speed dial. They can call me midday and go, hey, your son's got a headache. Come get him. Like, I'm that mom. And yeah, I have a concussion, but I'm still here, you guys. I can't remember who said it. I'm sure it's Joe. I'm sure it's Dre. Probably both of you have said, if you're feeling horrible and you don't want to be at the meeting, be at the meeting, because something in the meeting is going to speak to you. And if you're feeling great and you had the best week possible and you don't think you need to go at the meeting because you had the best week possible, go at the meeting anyway, because somebody else needs to hear your success. So just remember that and have that joy again.
I love it. Thank you so much, Christine. And what great wisdom. And I know some of y'all are thinking, dang, this is powerful. Yes. And these women are on top, and they are working hard, and they're working consistently. And, you might say, well, we see the same people every week. They are working consistently. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But
Hey, Joe.
You, Christine. What?
Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all just maybe thought she was sitting on the couch eating bonbons while her kids were all doing that. No. Before Mary Kay, Christine was the sole provider for a family of 7. And so she never had time. She never had energy. She was also going to school. She was writing a book. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understands. It wasn't that she was just hanging out with her girlfriends having a toddy. Like, she just never had the ability. And so now she gets to be involved in their life and have the income that she needs.
I love it. Love it. Okay. Now on F, if you did 3 plus 3 plus 3 in 1 week, that's 3 full circle faces, 3 sharing appointments, and $300 in sales. If you did that in the week ending the 27th or the week ending yesterday, give yourself 50 points. G. Oh, I see something. Huh. Okay. If you have if you have any Great Start qualified new team members who have signed their agreement and completed their $600 bonus, give yourself 50 points. If you are new and you're like, I have no idea what that means, don't worry about it. We're going to cover that with you as well. It's all new. You're going to learn the terminology. It's like learning how to cook. At first, you're like, what's the difference between a tablespoon and a teaspoon and a liquid cup and a dry cup? You'll learn it because we will learn as we go. It's earn while you learn. Okay. All right. H through N are completed at the end of the month. So let's see who our mid-year queens and sparklers are. First, so proud to announce that our queen of sales for December, which was November 30th through January 3rd, based on your weekly accomplishment sheets, is none other than the fabulous Latina, beautiful Mexican Zulema Sauceda. Yes. Y'all need to all invite her to your home because she always brings the most fabulous flan in the world. My son ate it the whole time over Christmas. But yes, we are so proud of you, girlfriend. And our first runner up is Sayonara. Our second runner up, again, Christine. And our third runner up is Amy Paul. And we've heard from Zulema and we've heard from Christine. But Amy, I would love for you to just share where'd she go? I can't.
There.
Where is she? Oh, up there. You're way up there. Okay. So Amy, can you just share one thing that when you think about your Mary Kay business and the positive effects it's had on your life and your children's lives, being the primary breadwinner in your home, what does it bring to the table for your family? How has it affected your family?
I think that they're starting to see that they can have the Mary Kay, like they catch it. Whatever is taught is caught. And so when you're doing it, they catch that behavior and they're starting to see things like, oh, you won that, mom, or where'd this come from? I want it. So I think that that's important too. It shows them a good work ethic, as well as our customers can see that too. And when you share what you win and how you did it, then they see that they're a part of it.
Right, right. And Deanna just said, what's caught is taught is so powerful. I think, I don't have small children in the home anymore, but my kids watch me work my business. And Amy has watched me with my kids in my business. And so did Andrea. Andrea walked right alongside me and saw how I had my kids and my business and how we set goals. And they would watch me set goals and achieve them. But you know where they really learned? They learned when I would set a goal, not achieve it, and how I would bounce back. Because don't you think that that is a skill set that is much more important for us to teach our generations to come? Much more important is how to bounce back, recover, and fail forward. Learn from what you did right, learn from what you did not so right, and correct it, tweak it, and move on. So I'm so glad you said that. What's taught is caught. That is just so beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Amy. You guys are just blowing me away with your wisdom. Don't know where you got it from, but you're smart chicks. Okay, I just want to recognize our firecrackers in the month of December. I know it's already January, but these women earned this gorgeous necklace. And just real quick, I want to hear from one more lady, our beautiful Vicki Starwall. Vicki, can you just tell us, you've had a very trying 2020.
Yes, I have.
You've had a total of 4 surgeries, chemo, radiation.
I had 5 surgeries in 18 months.
Okay.
Chemo, radiation, and now I'm dealing with 4 more surgeries due to the medications they had me on.
So
I'm just struggling along, but I'm going to be back.
Christine likes to say, what's your excuse? But Guys, it's not a comparison. It's just, Vicki, I just want you to share real quick. How has Mary Kay supported you or walked alongside you or stepped up to help you? How's your Mary Kay family affected you during this last 18 months?
I, oh, I get teary when I think about it because I had so many ladies call me that sell Mary Kay that I have never met, but they have gone through the breast cancer also. And it just absolutely amazed me that I would get a call and they'd say, well, you don't know me, but I got your number. And I'm talking, we would talk sometimes for a couple hours. And before that, I was just enjoying everything I was doing. My biggest accomplishment was doing the Queen's Court, and I will go back to that again. But in the meantime, I've got to get well. But ladies, it's just amazing when I see the ladies in this company and how they respect and support each other. Before I started selling Mary Kay, this was my second time. I was an interior designer for 40 years. And you don't see that in that business at all. It's dog eat dog, cutthroat. And when I got back into this, I had forgotten how special, quit that, all of the ladies are in this business. So anybody just starting, it's a fabulous, fabulous company and fabulous people that's here. The ones that aren't fabulous, they're not going to be here. They'll be gone.
Or tomorrow night.
That's just the way it is.
Sharing. And I know I kind of put you ladies on the spot tonight, but as always, you rose to the occasion and shared from your heart. And that's really what we want. And y'all, please do continue to keep Vicki in your prayers as she continues to go through all these surgeries. And some of it's a result of the cancer, some of it's a result of the medication, some of it's a result of something else. And you know what? Again, you look at someone like Vicki, great marriage, beautiful home, circle of friends that people would kill for, and you never know what's going on in here. We never know. And so we can smile at someone, or we can give them our business card, or we can introduce them to the products, or we can introduce them to career opportunity. But the most important thing we can do is just love on them. And I think that's really our takeaway tonight. All right. So, goodness gracious. So, she was one of our firecrackers. I mean, right in the middle of all these surgeries and everything, did over $2,000 in sales in 1 month. Just what a rock star. Oh my gosh. Then we have our sparklers. You ladies all get to add 50 points as well. You earn this gorgeous necklace. Am I wearing mine tonight? Yeah, I'm wearing mine. Christine's wearing hers. Alice and Jan and Zulema, Christine, Marcia, Jamie, and Andrea as well. Just so proud of you ladies. And you know, I do mention the directors in a few of these slides because I always want you guys to know, don't ever think that we're just sitting back telling you guys what to do. And I don't think anyone who knows us would ever accuse us of that, but we're in the field. We are working side by side with you every single day. I think Andrea and I had like probably over 2,000 boxers back and forth to each other today, because for us to sit and have a conversation, it takes too long. So we just boxer back and forth because we're doing so many other things with all of you. And we just want you to know that it is not to have a comparison or, well, she did this and I didn't. It's not. I just always want you to know when your directors are working as well, because I think that's super important. Here are igniters. Our igniters placed at least a $300 wholesale order. That means they sold at least $600 in December. We've got Susan, Eugenia, Linda, Kelly, Vicki, Robin, Tristina, Marcy, Shannon, Rihanna, and Stacy. So proud of you guys. That consistency every single month of selling that product is what is going to get you in a free car and in that director's suit. And it's going to help you achieve all of your goals. And then we had like, woo, lots of people. The people on the previous page, you all got 20 points each, as well as everybody who just placed their minimum order and just got a little bit of product back on their shelf. to replace what they sold in November and December. So all of these ladies earned 20 points. Jules, Bonnie, Janelle, Christina, Kathy, Karen, Ann, Lydia, Megan, Linda, Steets, Raymonique, Lisa Ott Casasa, Heidi, Linda Israel, Melissa Gonzalez, Ann Talbot, Shauna, Rebecca, Vicki Goodrich, Amanda Hargroves, Brandy, Holly, Antoinette Caldwell, Stephanie Adams, and Vicki Moriani. So everybody wins. Everybody wins. Okay. When you're working your business, even just a small bit, even when you just think, well, I just did a few faces or I just did a few sales, you still are a winner in our eyes. All right. So the last three things that you can get points for, if you moved up on the career path to a new position, give yourself 50 points in the month of December. If you went on target for your car, give yourself 50 points. And if you did the power of 10, give yourself 50 points. And that does have to be turned in to your director no later than the 5th of the month following. So by January 5th, that's tomorrow. Now, I'm so excited to let you guys know that in the month of January, every time you have someone visit on Monday Night Live, because we're going to start virtual makeovers a week from tonight, the first 30 minutes, or on Thursday nights to hear our marketing, or on Wednesday nights to hear Winning Wednesdays, or even to come to any of the directors' events or do a three-way conversation, you are going to get 20 points. 20 points. So along with marketing shares and all of that, you're going to get an extra 20 points when you have guests for these events, because we want to see you build your business. We want to see you sell product. We want to support you. I don't want to say the word help. That means you can't do it yourself. We want to support you in having those hostesses, and we want to support you in your journey every step of the way with whatever goals you choose that you want for your business. Whether you want to make an extra $150 to $200 a week, or an extra $1,000 a week, or an extra $2,000 a week, whatever you want to do, we want to support you in that journey. So without further ado, our mid-year awards, and this is where I feel like I should have tiaras for everybody. So excited about this, but our mid-year awards. And I think at this point, I'm going to turn it over to, oh, Andrea, I was supposed to already have turned it over to you. She's probably going. She went out of order again. Okay, Andrea, let's tell everybody about the big three.
All right. So it's really fun to be recognized. I used to work my tail off for my paycheck, and of course, hoping I would have a great yearly review. But you know what was different about my Mary Kay is I was getting recognized every week just for sneezing. I mean, it's like you put on your panties right. Woohoo! You're a winner. I got into that. I was really excited. I decided to put on my bra right too. So the fun thing is that this is such a great community, and you can see it already, but it gets even better as you engage. So stay committed to your Monday nights, stay committed to more, but the Monday night is like the least, like you have to do that if nothing else, because you're going to start to understand and see that it's really not hard. This is a simple business. It's not easy. Let's be clear. This is not a get rich quick. This is an amazing business, but you do have to put work into it. But in our Mary Kay, we have three major ways that you can win for the year. So of course, the biggest one is Mary Kay National Court. That is where you earn diamonds. I'm actually wearing my Court of Sales. This is such a gorgeous ring, you guys. Okay, first of all, it's a honker. It is a stone, it's a smoky quartz with the diamonds on the side. This was my sixth, I think, National Court of Sales ring. So you really earn diamonds, but you get to feel like Cinderella and dress up and then go out on this stage. And all of this happens when you have $40,000 in retail sales from July 1st to June 30th, 2021. Now, we also have the National Court of Sharing. The National Court of Sharing is 24 new team members that are Great Start qualified. So even if they sign up this month, they have their first 4 months to earn their bonus, which allows them to be Great Start qualified. It's so exciting. They win, and then of course you win too. Now, the second way that you earn a big yearly win, we do not currently have a national, so we are in the Mary Kay national area since our national retired. And the Mary Kay National area has their courts. They call them the Princess Courts. These are half of the national courts. So to be on that stage, that is $20,000 in retail sales and 12 Great Start qualified recruits. I just want to throw this in there. When you are new, you are thinking, $20,000 in sales, 40,000. Let me also tell you, your bonuses that you qualify for when you take advantage of double credit, or you're coming in as a brand new Great Start qualified and you are a star consultant at the highest level and you max out your bonuses. Those bonuses add to the amount of retail sales that you earned for the year. So always, always go big or go home, right? That's Del Taco. Okay, so number 3, Joanna and of course my Andrea's Amazing Graces have our unit court. So when we celebrate our year-long achievements at seminar, we have our family night, which we're going to recognize. That would be the number 3. And then the next night we go to the Go Give, or the, excuse me, they just named it Mary Kay National area. So then we'd see the Princess Court winners. And then of course it builds to the ultimate awards presentation, and that is the Mary Kay National. So to be on my court or Joanna's court, it's half of the Princess, 10,000 in retail sales, 5 Great Start qualified recruits. And Joe does something a little different. I don't do the court of personal sales, so I can't talk about that one other than that is based on your weekly accomplishment sheet that is submitted to InTouch. You also get special recognition, star bars. These are our quarterly star achievers. Also, when you bring in a new Great Start qualified, you get stars for your bar, and that is something you wear, and everyone, oh my gosh, it's like being a Girl Scout. You know, when your daughter's a Girl Scout, or if you ever were, she puts on her vest, especially if you took the time to sew or have somebody sew all of the badges. It just feels awesome when that sucker is covered, like there's no green possibly peeking through. That's sort of how Mary Kay is. We wear our badges at our Mary Kay conferences, not at every appointment, but it's so exciting because people stop us and go, oh my gosh, look at you. Look at all these things you've earned. And the star bar is what we have in our Shipe family to recognize our wins. So then we have our 4 quarter stars. We have our unit Miss Go Give, which you nominate your sister consultant for that awesome, awesome position. It's just a very prestigious and humbling honor. You have, of course, the opportunity to be our Rookie of the Year. That is when you are brand new and you have either the most sales and sharing or whatnot for the year. We have the unit Most Improved, and that's anyone. My secret is when you've had a really bad year, the next year, you only can go up, right? So you have the potential to be the unit Most Improved. Queen of Queens, best all around. And of course, the Star Recruiters. Star Bar, I had that question pop up. It is when you are a star for the quarter, you qualify for the bar. And Joanna should be sending those as well. I think I got everything there, Joe.
You
Go
did.
to the next
Great
page.
job. Give yourself some recognition here.
Yay. All right. We have some winners from July through December for those who every single month killed it. And y'all, there was some sweating at the end. Go back. Okay. We want to celebrate Jamie, Zulema, Marsha, and Christine. All did 600 wholesale July, August, September, October, November, and December. And of course, their goal is to keep on keeping on, because then they're going to be earning the next consistency prize. And of course, Joe and Dre.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, mid-year queen of retail sales. Now this is from Joanna putting us all together. Zulema as our mid-year queen for our future family. Sayonara Bouchard coming in as our first runner-up. Amy Paul coming in as our second runner-up. Jamie Bullier coming in as our third runner-up. And Christine McKnight coming in as our fourth runner-up. Marsha Stevens is the fifth runner-up. Maureen Elizabeth Deere is seventh, and of course, eighth runner-up, Alice Flowers. And congratulations, Miss Vicky, for being our ninth runner-up for our whole Mary Kay family.
So exciting. And you guys, these first four right here have already achieved the unit court right here. They've already achieved that. And some are very, very close to already achieving the princess court. I mean, look how close these ladies are to achieving the princess court already. So proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. All right. Yoo-hoo!
I love it. Well, we've got a hot shot in the house because the hardest court in our minds, I won't say that it truly is hard, but it is a mental thing. And when you go to seminar, the smallest achievers are in this category, the sharing. And who other than Stacy Swallows to blow us out of the water? 4 Great Star qualifieds at the moment. She is very quickly going to be doubling and tripling that. And of course, we've got 2 directors, Speed of the Leader, Speed of the Gang, Terry Skill and Joanna Shipe with 6 and 8.
Love it. Okay, Court of Personal Sales. Keep going, girl. You're doing great.
All right, so we've got Zulema. She's just doing such a great job being a role model, and I'm really proud of you, my friend. As a mom of 2, I love how she takes her family and incorporates them in every single vision casting. She puts that out on social media, but her family is a part of her goals, and it's really fun that we can now see that with our technology. But I'll tell you, our number 2, Miss Christine, is doing the exact same thing. Every time her daughter's on that screen, I'm telling you, she sells another $100. So don't use your kids, but incorporate your kids because it's a family business, and that's beautiful. Sayonara, number 3, Amy Paul, another top-notch consultant you got to hear from tonight. Super proud of you. And Stacy rounding us out with, of course, honorable mention from Stacy. Sorry, I can't see here. What's Stacy number 5, excuse me, an honorable mention with Miss Alice Flowers. Congratulations, everybody. I feel like there's somebody I'm missing at the bottom. It says Alice Flowers and.
Yeah, Alice Flowers and Jules Shipe were within $100 of the number 5 of Stacy.
Okay, it didn't show up on the bottom of my screen.
You guys, I'm telling you, this is submitting your weekly accomplishment sheet every single week. You never know. These 3 women right here were within $100 of each other of what they submitted. So don't ever sell a week short. If you say, oh, only sold 100 this week, only sold 200, only sold 500, don't stop turning in your weekly accomplishment. Turn it in anyway. It is so simple to do. It takes less than 5 minutes. You do it every Sunday and bam, it's done. So proud of you ladies. Oh my gosh, so proud of y'all. Okay. Am I supposed to take over here? I forgot. No, you keep going.
I can't see the numbers with this, but I will share. I wanted to say something though a second ago. We were just talking about those sales. Here's the thing, you guys. Some of you are brand new on the call. Some are checking us out. And of course, a lot of people are seasoned, but we are excited about a jump start. And one of the takeaways from this Saturday, our Ignite, I will tell you that the piece that I want to reiterate tonight is we don't go on social media and try to sell Mary Kay. We go on social media to teach people and remind them of how to wash their face properly and holding up our Mary Kay cleanser. Through the idea that you're giving some kind of education, some kind of a reminder. People are watching in the background. What are you holding up? That associates to more sales. You don't have to say, buy this. This is not the sales approach that is most successful for many of the women that are the queens tonight. But I do want to say, showing up on some kind of social media, or if you're against it, you want to be in front of your customer every 6 weeks so they think of you. And that's why the sales have been so great with our pandemic, because you're just giving that information, telling people how they can have great lips, and you're doing satin lips. So those are those little tips that I think are so powerful. We've got some awesome things to help you be on these courts. And there are people who start Mary Kay in March who will be on those courts. I want to encourage you, as we saw Saturday, don't say it's impossible. Watch that video. If you aren't a part of the Ignite Facebook group, go join it. It's going to stay up and you can watch all the classes. But what did we learn from Dr. King? She said, I'm possible. It's powerful. So what do we have? We have a reminder that every week, Sunday, we end our week, we do our accountability, and we get to be recognized on Monday. But Monday nights, we're having our guest events the entire month of January. So invite women to be on this call for our facials, because when you are a part of my training and our training tomorrow on how to make $1,000 this month, especially being an ETL and taking advantage of the new promotion that Mary Kay has just launched, you will see that using your Monday full circle is going to give you a heck of a lot more spark points. And you're going to see earning a huge new Mary Kay product that we are going to be giving those people who achieve a new spark level. You're going to see yourself being a winner. So using Mondays the entire month of January is a smart way to use your time wisely. We're going to be showing you how to do a virtual party, and it's going to be super fun. So we also have Thursday night, all of January, we're starting our star search, and that will be 4 p.m. So it will be on our Shipe Pop Facebook group. And that's a great way to invite guests to hear different stories and just to become layered and open to the possibility of starting a Mary Kay business for themselves. Now, what's not there is Winning Wednesday. I do want to make sure, as of right now, I have a opportunity for every single one of you to join me in the Winning Wednesday, which is with 3 national sales directors. I have one caveat that I've got to tell you. As of right now, she asked me not to spread the word to many other directors because they just don't have a lot of space. So you all have to say you're in Andrea's unit. Okay, pinky promise. Ready? Okay. So at this moment, until I have a conversation with her and she understands that, we're all without a national, she has allowed us to be on Winning Wednesday. And we want you to be on. It's powerful. And you can find that information at our Facebook group. So going back to the slideshow, I believe that the other announcement there.
We'll have all these announcements posted on Shipe Family Superstars because we're running a few minutes late. You guys just be patient with us. We've got a couple more things to cover. We knew that recognition was going to take up most of the time tonight, and we really wanted to honor you guys for all the hard work you've done. But we are all focusing on our Perfect Start, our Power Start Plus. I want to honor and really give some shout outs to everyone who's done Consistency Club, just a minimum activating a wholesale order based on your sales every single month. July 2020 through June 2021. We've got 6 months out of the way so far. All of these women have done 6 out of 6, and you do get one miss. So all of these women right here are still in the running, but we're so excited for them. And when you have those 11 out of 12 months by the end of June 2021, you will get a special spa treatment. If we go to seminar, it will be at seminar. If not, then we will send you a certificate for that. So we're so excited for these ladies. And if you're like, oh, I don't have a chance to do that, you know what? There's so many other ways to win. Don't worry about it. And then, of course, we always want to recognize every single week, everyone who's been a star consultant our first quarter. So excited for these ladies, and everyone who's been a star consultant this past quarter. Again, so excited for these ladies. You guys have chosen your prizes, and you have worked your business like a big girl, putting your big girl panties on and working it like a business. So here is everybody who's on target for 4 quarter stars. And we had a party for you yesterday on Zoom. So you know where your points are and you know what you're going for this year. But I'm just so proud of you guys. Ways to win. Now, I just want to remind you guys, the next end of the star quarter is March 15th. So don't wait until March 1st to start thinking about it. Start being consistent now and think about those star certificates. If you don't know what that is, talk to your director. We will revisit that with you as well. All the fabulous things you can earn, whether you have just started your business last week or you started your business 15 years ago, everything that can happen July 1st through June 30th, because that's the last day. June 30th, 2021 is the end of what we call our seminar year. And these are all the beautiful pieces of jewelry you can win on the Princess Court of Sales and Sharing, the National Court of Sales and Sharing, double courts. I mean, it's mind-blowing, everything that you can earn from the company. You will never have to go jewelry shopping again. And if you're the kind of person that's like, oh, I have enough jewelry, you can always take some cash. Love it. So your past does not predict your future. Even today is merely a learning experience that you can use to correct, amend, and grow from as you progress in life. What's this right here? Let's learn some stuff. Okay, so again, Andrea talked about this Thursday night at 4 Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central, 7 Eastern, we are going to have our Superstar Search. Now, there is, for the month of January, there is going to be the Zoom link available, the same one you hit on tonight, as well as our Shite Power of Pink. You can go either way. If they want to be on Facebook, they can be on Facebook. If they want to be on Zoom, they can be on Zoom, because it's all going to be live. And so we will be able to walk alongside you with your guest. We would appreciate it if you could RSVP for your guest by noon, but it's going to happen regardless. So even if you have somebody at the last minute, jump on with them and let's learn about the Mary Kay Career Opportunity. No pressure. We're going to be doing giveaways. Okay, y'all have already started asking us questions about taxes. You have to go to Mary Kay In Touch, and if you look on the homepage way over to the left, it's going to have some little things on taxes. Just read that and follow those instructions. If you have questions, contact your director. Andrea, I'm so excited for you to talk about our extra level training. So you guys, right now, whatever you're doing, if you're multitasking or whatever, okay, right now, she is about to announce how you can find customers in a new area with a new business, or if you want to rejuvenate your business, how to earn $1,000 profit in January. Easy peasy. The new ETL levels and the rules and the guidelines, and all about these amazing over-the-top products. So I'm going to stop our share real quick. And Andrea, can you give them the details on how we're going to do this? Because it's tomorrow. And if you're like, oh no, I work, or oh no, I already have a commitment, that's okay. If you just tell us, and don't do it in the chat, I want you to personally text your director and say, I want to be part of this information, but I can't be on live. We understand. We will send you the link in the recording. But Andrea, can you give them the details on that?
I believe that we agreed to 10 a.m. tomorrow Pacific Standard Time, and that is going to be 11 a.m. Mountain, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would like for you just to pull up the ETL picture if possible while I talk, and I want to encourage you. It's been a wonderful night celebrating you. I know it was a little long and we didn't give you a lot of meat. Many of you guys got a lot of meat on Saturday for our January Ignite. So we appreciate the fact that you've stayed on with us. Tomorrow, we're going to break down this brand new commission schedule that Mary Kay just launched today. And it's mind-blowing. It's so exciting. And all I can say is we start at the very beginning. We start by developing a relationship, and we turn that invitation into a facial. We turn that facial into a customer. We turn that customer into a hostess if she's interested. We turn that woman who is a onesie user into a head to toe user because we have consistent education, love, and support, and customer service unparalleled to anything you'll find at Ulta, Nordstrom, Sephora. From there, we offer. This is what we call full circle. And so as we do that with each person, we start to work the numbers. And every single request, there's a numerical mathematical equation to help you hit your goals. And the same is true with team building. And as you build your team, what Mary Kay just launched was how to earn more. So if you're somebody who says, yes, by the end of January, I would like to have $1,000 commission from, $1,000 profit from both commission and my sales, you're going to want to tune in to our extra training. So we are going to do a second training because tonight's just gotten too long, and that will be tomorrow. If you can't make it live, just let us know. We'll make sure you have the link, but we will also post it at our Facebook page.
Perfect.
I'm just sort of curious though, anybody sort of interested and going to be there? Even if it's recorded? Okay. I'm excited to take. Much of it will be also throw me some information or some text tonight. If you're seeing some areas you need some guidance, I'll make sure I incorporate that in tomorrow.
Yep. And Andrea, you said the Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page.
For tomorrow? Sure. Yeah, we'll give you the link. We can do either your link tonight. You want to just use this number?
Let's just use my Zoom link.
Okay. We'll just use that.
So and you guys, the reason why this sounds like they just threw this together. Yeah, because we were in a meeting with corporate at 1 o'clock today, 1 o'clock Central Time today.
Learning. Just
learned all this. We've known about the new products, since November? October?
That's right. We're going to tell you all about the new product.
And there are a few directors out there. Shame, that have already released it and they weren't supposed to. So if you're like, well, I already know about it, I don't even want to know that you already know about it because you're not supposed to, because it's released tomorrow. And we like for everybody to be on the same playing field, but the directors have been using these products now for a couple of months. Mm-hmm. And oh my word, this is a game changer. And we're going to give you some strategies. We're going to give you information. We're going to show you how to market it. And we are going to show you how you can get your set free from your director.
I'm trying to be Zulema. So cute. Oh,
if it's free, it's for me. Okay, very good. Love that. All right.
I'm not that cute though. She's cuter.
Let's pop. I know she's so cute. Okay, so let's pop down. And I want to tell you guys, yesterday, our star party, we had some walls break down and we had some people be really like crazy, stupid, honest, and wonderful, heartfelt things that were said. And, it just blew me away. I'm so excited. But, I just want to kind of end with looking at these charts and looking at the IPAs, looking at the Spark a Chain reaction, tracking your way to directorship. We have the power of 10 is going to be changed tomorrow. My webmaster is changing it in the morning. We're meeting in the morning. We are changing this. You are going to be so excited because when you complete the new Power of 10, which will be launched tomorrow on our Facebook page and on joannashipe.com, you will see how you can earn this new amazing product set, these 2 pieces of products that retail for under $200. You will be able to earn it for free from your director for doing the work of Power of 10. So look for changes to this form and how you can earn these new products. So excited about that. But at some point you kind of say, stop the tracking. Your tracking's making me crazy. Well, let's go back, ladies, to what we talked about in July. Get a notebook. I know some of y'all work off your phones. That's fine. Get a notebook. There you go. And have these forms in the front of your notebook under forms. Okay. Have the forms there. Breakthrough. Okay. And that way you are constantly reminded of the different things you're tracking. Weekly, you're tracking your Spark form. Monthly, you're turning in, I want a prize and going to promotions and all that. If you don't know how to do that, I can show you super, super, super fast. No, I don't have time right now because we'll go too late. But you go on my website, joannashipe.com, go under promotions, and you just submit it. Even if you're in Andrea's unit, you can submit it there. You click on her as your director. If you're one of my A team, put me as your director. You will get your prizes. You guys, it's not that hard to track once you do it for 4 weeks. So I want to challenge you. I am begging you. Track your Spark form. Track your IPAs. Track whatever else you want to track, directorship if you want to build a team, star consultant if you want to do that. Track it for 4 weeks, because if you do it for 4 weeks, then you are creating a new habit. And I can tell you right now, Zulema's great at this, Joan is great at this, Alice is great at this, Dee's great at this, Stacy's great at this, Amy's great at this, Arlene, who else is always putting in their stuff? Christine, like you guys do it week in, week out, week in, week out. And then it becomes a no-brainer. You don't even think about it. It becomes so repetitive that if you didn't do it, you would feel like you're missing something, like you forgot to brush your teeth or you forgot to put on your seatbelt. You'd be like, what am I forgetting here? Because it becomes such a habit. Showing up to Monday Night Live, having your potential team members who want more information about the career opportunity on Thursdays, showing up every Sunday on Weekly Accomplishment. Week in, week out, week in, week out. And that's what leads me to how I want to finish tonight. There is, on the Arizona Suns, there is a guard. There's a point guard. And he is famous for his 3-point shots. He's 24 years old. He is a basketball rock star. Now, even if you're not a big fan of basketball, I know that our athletes can relate to this. When he is on the floor and he's doing 3-point shots over and over and over, what is he hearing? The cheers, the yells, he's seeing the dollar signs, right? But what you're not seeing is the hours and hours and hours and hours that he spent practicing that shot over and over and over. Because when he does it, it's natural. His feet are the same, his arms are the same, his hands are the same. How many times have y'all heard myself or Andrea do a script and you're like, slow down, I can't write it down. And you're like, how did you memorize that? Because we've done it a kabazillion, and that is a real number, a kabazillion times in our Mary Kay career. We have done it over and over and over. Is there any reason why you wouldn't want to get together with 3 or 4 friends? It's just as easy for me to put Mary Kay on 3 faces as it is to put it on 1. Is there any reason why you wouldn't want to know a little bit more about the career opportunity? There are 3 things that most people want to know about the career opportunity before they ask for more information. How much does it cost to get started? How much time will it take? And how much money will I make? You guys, how many times do you think I've said those things? But they're important, and that's why you need to learn them. It's not, okay, you're just regurgitating. It's because I can regurgitate those things because of the power of the same, the power of the pattern, the power of the memorization. It's because I can do that, then I can personalize it. And I'm not going, what should I say? What should I say? What should I say? What should I say? Okay. I also, when you have the words and you're learning and you're memorizing and you're practicing it, practicing, then you're not vomiting Mary Kay all over someone. You're not becoming Scary Kay. You're representing Mary Kay. And so I want to encourage y'all as you're looking at January and where you want to be by January 31st, that what patterns do you have right now that are working? And what patterns do you have that are not working? And if you're not sure if a pattern is working or not working, look at your results. If you're opening and your body of your party and your closing is not securing sales, then you might possibly need to work a little bit on one or the other. You're opening the body or the close. If you talk to 5 people about the career opportunity and they all go, no, thanks, I'm not interested, we might want to talk to you about who are you talking to? And do they have a need? And do they have desire to grow and change and be benefiting from this career opportunity? What are they wanting? And are you able to provide that? And if you're not, that's when you ask them, well, who do you know? Who do you know needs more income, more freedom, more flexibility, more control over their lives? Who else do you know might possibly lose their job through the pandemic or already has? But they know people with skin. And it's just amazing how everybody I know's got skin. If they didn't have skin, their stuff would fall out all over the sidewalk. How unattractive would that be? So there are so many people out there that really need you guys. And you've got to repeat that pattern over and over and over and over again. One thing that Jamie Bolliard said yesterday in our star party is she said, when I was in DIQ, when I was earning my car, I was a recruiting machine. I was just like everybody. I knew what to say. I was busy. I was going. And that's what we want y'all to feel. We want you to not feel overwhelmed. We want you to establish a pattern that is so repetitive that you don't have to think about it. And that you are consistent, consistent, consistent. Instead of reaching for the next new shiny thing, think about the patterns you can establish right now. So many times we look at the next new shiny thing. Happy New Year. What's the newest diet? What's the newest exercise program I can do? What's the newest, hostess program I can do? What's the newest way I can do Zoom? You know what? Go back to the patterns that are successful and working for you, or tweak the patterns you have now that are not working for you and stick with it. Consistency, consistency. It sounds so boring, but it is so powerful. Being consistent in everything from when you book your appointments, to when you hold your appointments, to when you follow up on your customers, to when you have downtime. Just today, Andrea said, you have got to find some time in the next day where you can put your feet up and have some downtime. So we all need that. Schedule it. Get yourself a weekly plan sheet and be proactive, not reactive. Be proactive in what you're going to do in your business every day, every week, every month, and where you're going to be in the next 90 days, January through March. Just take it one bite at a time, each week, each month, and 90 days. And let's see where you land. There is a difference between new and change, learning and adapting. Change, learning, and adapting is not necessarily running for the newest thing. It's tweaking what you already know. We call it a pivot. How many times have y'all heard about a quantum leap? And how many times have y'all heard directors and nationals and the company say a quantum leap is usually a step about this big? It's usually a step about ½ inch high. It's a little tweak. And you know where that tweak usually happens? It happens right here. That little tweak. And you guys, in some ways, you've got to do that tweak every single day. Every day. There are things that I personally struggle with every single day in my business. And I'm not going to list them because my challenges are not your challenges. But believe me, we all have our demons. We all have our fears. We all have that fear that someone's going to reject us, or that fear that someone's not going to take us seriously. But I'm going to tell you guys something right now. This business is amazing, and this product is amazing. And if you are not proud to represent it, and you're not proud to talk about it, then we might need to do a little tweaking right here and have a little altitude check on your attitude. Because let me tell you what, being proud in what you do and who you represent, you guys, our company, our priorities are faith, family, career. My husband works for an amazing company. His CEO is a Christian. I think 3 of his 14 children, how many he has, he's got tons of kids, are pastors. From the leadership, the CEO down, it is a solid family-oriented company. but you will never hear any of them say, our priorities are faith, family, career. We can say it. We can claim it. We have got to be proud of who we are and what we're doing. You know, you ask Joan Teal, what do you do? She pulls those shoulders back and she pulls that head up and she says, I'm a nurse. She's proud of it. You ask my daughter, what do you do? I am saving the world in special education. I make a difference every day. You ask Alice what she does in her day job. I help women look and feel better by teaching them professional image and helping them purchase the right wardrobe. Proud of that. I want you to have that same pride and that same excitement about sharing about Mary Kay. Don't be scary, Kay, but I do want you to have that pride and love where you are. You are here for a reason. This moment is ordained for you. This leadership that God has put in front of you is ordained for you. You might say, oh, but there's a director over here I want to listen to, or a national over here. That's fine. Get those glimpses. Get that little piece of, seed or meat or education that you need. But I'm telling you guys right now, Andrea and I pray over our units every single day and our future units every single day. So I want to encourage you guys to do whatever it takes. If you work a day job, JOB, Journey of the Broke, and you have to take a 15 to 30 minute break or early lunch hour tomorrow, or take your lunch hour to be on this meeting, do it. If you have to go hide in a closet somewhere away from the kids, do it. But I want to encourage you guys to be on this meeting tomorrow, 10, 11, 12, and 1. Is that what we said? Yeah. 10. I better make sure I got my time right, because we are going to show you how Mary Kay is giving us all a raise. During a pandemic, our company's sales and sharing growth is higher than it was this time last year. We are growing in a pandemic because we put our priorities in order. We support each other. We have a positive attitude. We're open to training. We are open to a new idea and a new thought without changing everything. And we respect our leadership. Just like we respect our corporate leadership, you respect your leadership. Doesn't mean you have to love us, doesn't mean you have to like us. But there's a reason why God has put us in your path. So I want to end tonight by thanking all of you for being on. I want to go back and congratulate again our amazing winners. I'm going to go through, just in case somebody didn't get it all, I'm going to go through I'm going to go backwards and then forwards, our slideshow one more time. And if you're counting earrings, you might want to keep your eyes open because I'm going to go pretty fast. Here we go. I know where they are, so I skip the ones where I know we don't have one. Look at Zulema. Look at Stacy. So proud of you girls. Oh my gosh. Here, wait a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it. Are you writing it down? Are you doing your tally marks? And you're going to text your director how many times they showed up in the slideshow. And if you get it right, if you're observant and you stuck it out till the bitter end, hour and a half meeting tonight, guys, we never do that. Oh, Zulema's already texting me. She's already telling me how many times she saw him.
So is Christine.
And Christine did too. Zulema did. Oh, and here we go. Okay, so if you think you know, text it to your director. We'll have a little sussy for you coming in the mail, and we'll be posting your name on our Facebook page. But I'm so excited you guys are on. Give yourself a big round of applause for being on tonight. Let's give some snaps and applause to everyone who has been achievers, and you guys are rocking it. Oh, Joan, Oh, Joan just did it to me. Okay. Thank you, Joan. I said, don't put it in the chat because we're not going to write all this down, but I know you're getting ready to go to work. So I just wrote that down. Okay, you guys have a great evening. I want y'all to unmute. Everybody unmute. Everybody unmute. We gotta start our unmute. On 3, we're all gonna do in our deep Southernness voice. We're gonna say, hi y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Everybody, congratulations, all of our mid-year